What's going on, guys? Hope y'all are doing fantastic today. So summer, it's almost over. But before we get into our next season, we gotta suffer through the heat a little bit. But while Mother Nature's cranking up the heat, it's time for us to release the beast. In today's episode, I'm gonna go over some of my favorite summertime beast mode fragrances that will keep you refreshed, boost your confidence, and create amazing scent memories. So stay tuned. Cue that intro. What's going on, my beautiful fragrance family, and welcome back to My2Scents. My name is Brian, and this is the show all about boosting your confidence through the art of fragrance and becoming a lasting scent memory. Man, it's hot out. Here in Tennessee, the humidity has been cranked to 1,000, and it's getting into the high 90s, getting into the hundreds. It's stinking hot. Before we get into these summertime beast fragrances that are going to keep you staying fresh, I just want to take a quick second and thank each and every one of you for all the love and support. Y'all are freaking fantastic. You're freaking amazing, and I love each and every one of you. If this is your first time stopping by, or you've been stopping by for a little while now, then I want to invite you to join this beautiful fragrance family. So hit that subscribe button down below. Throw me up some of these guys. I want to start seeing some likes, all right? Start smashing that like button because I want to see this family tree grow bigger and bigger and bigger and get huge. Let's do this. Come on, start smashing that button. And since I know you love fragrance related content, then I need you to do me a favor and hit that notification bell so that you stay in the know when I'm posting new content. The growth of this family tree is all that matters to me. And I'm a poet, and I just didn't know it. Next thing I know, I'll be going down to the bay, making things out of clay. I just may. We got some amazing fragrances to go over, so let's go ahead and get into. Stay off drugs, kids. Taste the beast. Whiffs and sniffs. This first fragrance is a citrus stunner, and it comes from the house of Goldfield and Banks, and it's Bohemian Lime. I've done my full review on it. I'll leave a card right here for you. You can go check that out. The big reason that I love this fragrance is because of the Australian finger lime in it. And instead of a citrus ginger combo, you're going to get some coriander playing the role of the ginger. So it's super citrus, a little bit of spice, and it dries down with some beautiful vetiver. This thing is a long-lasting citrus banger. It pumps through the heat. The hotter you get, the more you perspire, the more this works. While everybody else is rocking their Pacific Rock Moss or their Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever, yeah, check out Goldfield and Banks Bohemian Lime. That's not a fragrance. This is a fragrance. This next one coming from the house of Xerjoff, 40 knots. I can sit here and go blue in the face talking about this fragrance. Or even violet. Violet, you're turning violet. Break this down in layman's terms. You're going to have aquatic notes and you're going to have woods. This thing is a beast in the heat. I freaking love this fragrance. I will promote this. I will hype this as long as they keep making it. The C notes in this give it this beautiful salty sea breeze accord to it. Then you're going to get some beautiful woods. This thing is a bit warm, but it's also very refreshing. This cranks through the heat, cranks through it. It's long lasting. I'm talking beast mode longevity. I get 10 plus hours out of it. The longer you heat up, the hotter you get, the more that your temperature rises, this will keep pumping. I will go blue in the face hyping 40 knots. Why? It's that stinking good. Check it out. Get your nose on it, guys. So this next one, it's new to my collection. But as soon as I sprayed it on, I fell madly in love with it. And it comes from Dua, and it's one of their hybrids, and it's Zest in Havana. Can you guess what the hybrid is? Well, if you guess Mugler's Ultra Zest and Pure Havana, you're right, my friend. This thing is so good. I love it. I get amazing longevity, great projection out of it. And just like I said, it is a combination of Ultra Zest and Pure Havana. Instead of having to buy both of those, you can get both in a single bottle. You get all that beautiful citrus right up top. It's sweet, it's juicy, it's fruity, and then you get that nice sweet tobacco in the back end. Oh, it's nice and warming, but not too warm. This thing projects. I got some awesome feedback, some amazing attention whilst wearing this. When I wore this the other day, I had a really long day at work, and this thing just radiated off my skin. You smell like the freshest guy in the room that's sophisticated and smoking a Cuban cigar all at the same time. It's awesome. Check out Dua's Zest in Havana. Okay, another new one to the mix that is a frickin' banger. Nishane Ege. Man, okay, so this is just an interesting, almost aquatic fragrance. It's green, it's citrusy because you get this really nice yuzu note. The violet leaves in it give it this nice green quality, and then you have some anise. So it's got a little bit of like a boozy take on the top. It's like drinking a really nice ouzo. You get basil and mint, and the mint is very predominant. It's a nice, fresh, green, beautiful mint. You get some olibanum, you get some licorice, just to help support that anise. But man, this thing is a 10+ hour fragrance. That basil in it kind of gives it like watery facets, and the vetiver is nice and green as well, and it just gives it a little bit of woodiness. It takes me to a place I've never been. It takes me to the Mediterranean, sipping a nice ouzo and eating some dolmathakia. If you want a beast mode fragrance that's going to set you apart, that's going to help boost your confidence and take you to places you may have never been, check out Ege from Nishane. This next one is probably the beastliest out of all these fragrances. And it comes from Terence Hughes, and it's Haze Black. I know the other day I said this was Haze Blue, but this is actually Haze Black. It's kind of hard to differentiate between its plates. Haze Blue is a blue plate. This is black with a blue haze. Anywho, so Haze Black, whoa. That's all, I mean, whoa. I sprayed too much of this the other day. This thing is a massive projector, especially if you put too many sprays on. You must spray responsibly. It's a very well blended fragrance. There's pink grapefruit, there's some lemon, some Brazilian sweet orange, and then it's got hedione. Yeah, that's right. Aphrodisiac accord. You get a little bit of fruitiness from some pineapple, a little bit of like an earthy black currant. It's got this really interesting, clean filthiness to it. It is stinking good. Now, Terence Hughes fragrances all have kind of this something in its DNA, and this one does too. Whatever that ingredient is in all of his fragrances, it makes them last. This gave me 10, 12, maybe 14 hours of longevity. It's a banger. If you want something that is going to last in the summer, something that's going to set you apart, make you smell unique, though while leaning still in the same vein as your Dior Sauvages, your Bleu de Chanel's, your Invictuses, all your designer fragrances, but niche quality, check out Terence Hughes Haze Black. Next up is definitely a hype fragrance, but it deserves it. And it's Mancera's Cedrat Boise. This gets compared to a Ventus. I can see that. Why? It's got pineapple in it. But that again, it doesn't matter. There's tons of fragrances that have pineapple in it. Haze Black has pineapple in it. Doesn't smell like a Ventus. And yeah, I get a few similarities in Cedrat Boise, but not a whole lot. This definitely relies more on a fruity, juicy, sweet pineapple. Get a little bit of that bergamot and lemony accord to it, but it's more based around really that fruity, juicy pineapple. It's sweet, you get some vanilla in here. It's not smoky, but you get a really nice woody backbone. It's got those ingredients that help stick to your skin. This thing is a beast. This thing is a long-lasting fragrance. We all talk about it. And there's a great reason for it, because Cedrat Boise is definitely an attention getter. Ladies love this on me, and if they love it on me and you rock it with confidence, I know they'll love it on you. So definitely check out Cedrat Boise. For the price that you can get this at, it's well worth it. Last on my list is yet again another new one to my arsenal. And it comes from the house of Atelier des Ors, and it's Pomelo Riviera. So I wore this on my whisk of the week, my first week. I'll leave a card right here so you can go check that out. This is amazing. The citruses in this are incredible. Up top, you're gonna get a lot of bright, juicy grapefruit. A little bit of bergamot, but it's blended so well, it's mostly that grapefruit. You get some nice jasmine. You get some nice orange blossom. So you get some really awesome aromatics supporting that citrus. You have a little bit of rose in the background, not a whole lot. For those of you who aren't like a fan of rose fragrances, it's sitting back. This is not a rose dominant fragrance. The salt in it really adds this nice, fresh sea breeze accord to it. It reminds me of standing in a citrus orchard next to the ocean and just breathing in that salty sea air. In the base of this, it has this really nice cedar, and that cedar gives it some oomph to keep going. When you think it's done, it's not. The citruses die off after a few hours, but then the aromatics take hold and that cedar starts doing its job and it continues the longevity of this fragrance. If you want to set yourself apart, you want to smell unique, and you need something that might help just boost that confidence just a little bit more than your already confident self, check out Atelier des Ors Pomelo Riviera. So there it is, guys. Some beast mode, refreshing, confident boosting, memorable summertime bangers. Unfortunately, this is going to be one of my last episodes geared around summertime fragrances for 2021 because summer's coming to an end. We're almost into September. I'm gearing up. You know why? Winter is coming. It's right around the corner, and I'm getting a bunch of amazing fall fragrances in. Not to mention, I've already got a ton of awesome fall and winter fragrances. But yeah, so that's it for me in this episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, do me a favor. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And always remember, you are stinking beautiful. And until next time, happy scent trails.